Hi there. So, today's reading is going to be a twin flame reading because why not? Why not? My name is Violeta. Hello, my angels, starseeds, and dreamers. How are you doing today? Good? Yeah, I'm good too. Okay, so listen, this is the Twin Flame Ascension Oracle deck. It's for twin flames, and I've done this once before and it was pretty accurate, so let's do it again. I'm gonna do it on the left is gonna be you, on the right is gonna be your twin flame, and on the middle is gonna be what connects you or what's gonna, we'll figure it out. Twin flames, yay! No, it's not yay. It's not very fun, but sometimes it can be. Sometimes it's just too much, right? Am I right? Okay. So on your side, we have soul merger, ebb and flow. Listen, you're cleaning out your chakras. You're cleaning out the channels so the energy flows easier. Your souls, I'm hearing your souls are merging in the dream space. Acknowledge, take responsibility. So you're really good at taking responsibility for your part of, the process. So you're working on your part and you're not concerned about the other part because you're focused on your part. You're focused on your part of the journey, obviously, as it should be. And you're really good at taking responsibility. So you're really facing your shadows. You're really, healing those wounds. You're really doing the most, basically. You're really doing a great job. And creative expression. You are using art, creativity, projects, some kind of, creative expression to transmute the energy that I'm hearing okay, listen, these are reflections. So you're seeing all of these parts of you, and listen, these are almost the same things. You see how it's like a kaleidoscope, and you're seeing all of those parts of yourself that are repeating patterns and there are like mirrored reflections. And the twin flame journey really helps with that. And so you're like seeing all of those sides that you didn't see before, and you're seeing everything from all kinds of perspectives, and you're addressing all of that, and you're also freeing yourself from all those things that kind of boxed you in, I'm hearing. And it's like a jolt to the system. It's like you're being reborn. There's keys here. So you're finding all the keys to your success, and you're being shocked into a new stage of your twin flame journey, basically. And you're coming out of the repetitiveness of everything. You're finally getting into a new stage where it's not just triggers and things repeating and the same thing over and over again, but actually ascending over that stage to a new stage of, let's see, what's the next stage? What is the next stage for you? What is the next stage for you? Because you're doing great. Transmuting energy. Reprogram your soul, release, raise, reclaim. Yeah, you're releasing. You're definitely releasing a lot of things, and you're reclaiming yourself. You're getting to the very center of your soul, and it's like, yeah, you're reprogramming your soul, you're reprogramming your psyche, your subconscious. You're getting to the very center of yourself, and not fixing yourself, but like building yourself anew. You've gotten so deep into the process that you're creating something new. That's what it is. You're creating yourself from scratch. And this is the last card for you. Healing, separation, go within. That's it. Okay, so you're in separation with your twin flame right now, and you're going really deep, introspecting and healing yourself from within. And this separation helps. So it's not right now. Right now, it's not the stage where you're learning from each other. It's the stage where you heal from within in separation, separately. They're over there and you're over here, and you're healing yourselves basically. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing, because sometimes it's okay. Your twin flame at the moment is increasing their frequency, higher conscious awareness. Okay. This person, your person, is increasing their awareness and their frequency so they can get closer to your frequency, because yours is really high up there. Your twin is filling themselves with light at the moment. It's a really pure, good energy. Good. Voyages, past life healing, yes. You see the dragonfly? They're healing past traumas and wounds, which you already did, by the way. You already passed that that stage, and they're now healing those, which is great for them. That's a great big step to heal those past wounds and to really go within and really go deep. They're also their sacred sexuality, accessing the unified field. They're also working on their sacral. While you're working with your creativity, they're working with their sexuality, their physicality, their body, their physical body. They're probably taking care of themselves, their health, making improvements in their life, communing with nature, etc., etc. They're clearing out their sacral. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Reunion, reconciling differences. Okay, so they're definitely thinking about coming towards you to reconcile any differences in the past. Since you're in separation right now, they're really wanting to reunite with you, yin yang. But I feel like they're not at the stage where that is possible. Although, let's see more cards. Obviously, let's see if reunion is possible or not at the moment. Because at the moment, the separation is very much needed, at least on your side. On their side, they're thinking about coming back. Hold on. Okay. Releasing the past karmic relationships. So they're okay. The separation card kind of fell down to the ground, which means that you might be tempted to get in contact with them, but Spirit is saying no, think about it, because it's not exactly the time to do that. You both want reunion, but it's not the time to do that, I'm hearing. So they're releasing the past through a karmic, a friend, family member, some kind of relationship, some kind of mindset, some kind of thing that held them back, blocked your connection from blooming. And so they're clearing that up at the moment, which is great. Now I'm going to get a couple of cards for like the common energy, the energy between you guys. Why am I doing this? Like a spiral, kind of like patterns repeating, but also growing from repeating patterns. You know what I mean? So you're both repeating things, but you're growing from that. So that's good. What is the linking energy here? That fell to the ground also. And choose ease and grace, path of least resistance. Listen, you see how one side is really conflict ridden and the other one is full of ease. At the moment, you both have the choice between going into conflict or going into ease. And you both have to make that choice for yourselves, right? And so think long and hard. What is the most important thing to you? What is going to bring you peace? What is going to bring you growth? What is going to benefit you? What is, they're going to think about the same things. And I'm hearing, don't be tempted to interrupt the healing process, because and go with ease, not just like, don't approach this from the point of view of let's resolve this conflict, let's fix this, let's work on this. No, go with the easiest path, go with the least resistance, whatever that is for you. I don't know what that is for you, but it's like, don't try to resolve conflict, but try to just ease into the flow of the 11:11 earlier on. Anyway, on the timer, I got all confused. You know what I mean? Just focus on the easiest, on the flow. Go with the flow instead of resisting it, instead of trying to control it, instead of trying to fix it, and instead of trying to like decide, okay, this is what happens now. No, your ego doesn't know. Your intuition whispers. So listen to the whispers of your intuition instead of what your ego is trying to tell you, because it's not true. Whatever your ego is trying to tell you, it's not true. It's your intuition that has the answers right now. Okay, listen to your intuition. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Rebirth, personal freedom unleashed. Yes, that is, both of you are breaking the chains of the past, of whatever limitations were holding you back and away from each other. But you're going to do this in separation because you can't do it for each other, or you can't do it together because it's too much conflict. You see, this is the conflict when you get together, and this is what you need to do to break free, but separately. As much as you want, to be around your twin flame, you can't right now. Right now, you need to heal. Transformation battle of head against heart. That's what I was talking about. So basically, right now, your head, okay, this is really, you guys, this is a really, really loud message, okay? Right now, your head is like, I want to go back to my twin. I want to go back. I want their energy. I miss them. I really want to go there, and then just I miss them so much. I don't care anymore about healing, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to go back. But the thing is, this is your head. This is your heart talking. These are your emotions kind of like pulling you back. Your weakness for this person, your pull to this person is so strong that your heart is like, I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. But your head is like, you know what the journey is. You know, you've been through this before. You have healed before. You have grown before. This is just the same thing again. The whole thing, the whole journey is not over. It's just on pause right now while you both heal separately. Spirit is trying to remind you that you're always going to have this battle between the head and the heart, because the head knows that. The thing is, this is a really interesting conundrum, because sometimes the head is going to be ego and kind of like fool you into thinking that you're in control, or you can be in control, or that, something is right when it's wrong, blah, blah, blah. The ego thoughts are very loud and very forceful. The intuition whispers are very soft and very persistent, right? And so you have to learn to listen to those, and also don't go with your momentary strong emotions that come from weakness, from wounds, from missing somebody, from needing somebody. That needful energy is desperate and sort of forceful, but it's false, it's fake. what is true is the quiet strength within you. That is the intuition that whispers, you don't really need this person right now because you're already unified in the 5D. You miss them in the 3D because you're in human form. That is normal. Just breathe through it. You know, your head is always, your head is not just the ego. Sometimes it understands things. And when you've been through things before, your rational mind is like, oh, okay, it's so this is the process. I get it now. And so this quiet, strong understanding, not the resistance and the trying to control and just going crazy and frustrated, and not this energy, not this desperate, frustrated energy, but the quiet, strong energy of, I know what this process is. I know what this step is. I know what this phase is. I can go through this. It's fine. I'm strong enough. I can heal. I can grow, and I can transform. And I'm not going to be weak and go with whatever emotion, missing, wound from the past, like desperate need for a human, whatever that is, because that need for someone is your wound speaking, is your void speaking. It's like, I have to see them. I have to know it's okay. You will see them eventually, but right now you have to heal and you have to transform and you need to grow. The thing is, your heart is going to lie to you. Your mind is going to lie to you. The only thing that doesn't lie to you is your intuition, and you have to learn to listen to that. The intuition, the quiet, strong whisper that underlies everything. Does that make sense? Okay, last card of encouragement, because this has been a really difficult message. By the way, the angels have been like, oh, so loud. Oh, I love that. This is so sweet. See? Twin flame 1111. Everything is possible. Listen, this is a wonderful way to end this message, because I'm not saying you're going to get back together with your twin flame. I'm not saying you're going to end up marrying them or like having kids with them or union is inevitable. I'm not going to say those things, but anything is possible. You know, it's like, I'm not telling you to hope for it or like wait for it, or, you know, I'm just saying focus on you, on your part of the growth, the healing, on your journey, on your self journey to self. Love yourself, take care of yourself, and evolve, and just let them do the same for themselves, right? And remember, everything is possible. Don't be sad, because I know sometimes you're going to get those sad moments of missing them, because they're like an extension of you, because it's such a strong connection, and you're going to miss them, but it's okay, because you're always connected anyway. If you focus really hard, you can feel their energy, and sometimes you can feel their energy anyway, because it just kind of whooshes into you, and you're like, whoa, that's not mine. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If you're on the journey, you know what I mean. And the thing is, you're always connected. Don't lose hope, but don't wait either. Like, focus on your life, focus on being happy and on healing. And remember that everything is possible. Maybe even union is possible one day, you know, after the healing has reached a point where it's possible. I'm so proud of you. You're doing so great. Whichever side you were on that, you know, maybe reverse, if you need to reverse maybe you're the second group, or whichever group you are, you know where you are on the journey. And I'm so proud of you. You're doing so great. Thank you for watching. Let me know if it resonates, and I'll see you in the next video.